This is problem solved by quadratic equations, and it's on page 84. So let's look at the example, the first example. So we've got the area of rectangle A is 16 centimeters greater than the area of rectangle B. Find the height of rectangle A. Well, one of the sides of rectangle A is 7, and the other side is x plus 3. So we know that 7 multiplied by x plus 3 gives me the area. And then I know that I've got, so this is rectangle A, and rectangle B is x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. So one of the sides of rectangle B is x plus 1 and the other is x plus 2. But they're not completely equal to each other because A is greater than rectangle B. So if I take the size of rectangle B and I add that 16 centimeters squared, then I'm going to get rectangle B to be equal to rectangle A, because rectangle A is the bigger, therefore we have to add on the extra area to rectangle B. Now we are going to solve this equation for x because we want to find the height of rectangle A, and the height of rectangle A is x plus 3. Height of A. So in order to solve this, we need to let one side equal 0. So we're going to expand the terms, take all of the terms and put them on one side to let the other side equal 0, and then we're going to solve for x. So the first thing is we expand. So we've got 7x plus 21 is equal to x squared minus x plus 2x minus 2 plus 16. 7x plus 21 is equal to x squared plus x plus 14. We can subtract this x from 7x and we get 6x. Subtract this 14 from 21 and we get 7 is equal to x squared. And then we're going to say x squared minus 6x minus 7 is equal to 0. And we're going to try and factorize this. Now, so if we can find a number, two numbers that multiply to give negative 7, but that add to give negative 6, it's probably going to be negative 7 and positive 1. So if we say x minus 7x plus 1, then it expands to this equation. And we're going to remember the whole time that we're working with distances. And distances or lengths, measurements, cannot be negative. A measurement cannot be negative. So I know that the answer to my equation cannot be negative, even though mathematically there are two solutions to a quadratic equation. But let's let one side equal 0. Let's let this side equal 0. So then it's 0 is equal to x minus 7, and then 7 is equal to x, or x is equal to 7. So the height of rectangle A is equal to 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10 centimeters. If I let x plus 1 equal 0, then I get x is equal to negative 1. But I know that I cannot have a negative measurement, so this just isn't an answer, is not a possible answer. Even though you could argue that the height is equal to x plus 3, so it would theoretically be minus 1 plus 3, which is equal to 2 centimeters, which is a positive number, I know for a number of reasons that that's not true. I know it's not true because I know that x can't be a negative. I also know it's not true because the width of rectangle A is 7 centimeters, and the width is always smaller than the height. So, and 7 centimeters is not smaller than 2 centimeters, so that also can't give me the height of the rectangle. Let's do another example. This is we'll do example 2 on page 18.